Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. Nail filing is one of the most important steps in a manicure that directly affects the finished result and how the nails look. Square nail shape is one of the most popular ones, but unfortunately not everyone knows how to file it correctly. Watch this video till the end to learn all the mistakes and how to avoid them. Keep practicing and you will definitely ace it. Let's get into it. The first mistake is a wrong nail file. And to be more exact, it's abrasive and hardness. For the natural nails, we should use 180 to 140 grit nail files, so we can use such 240 grit abrasive for filing, and this 100 grit one will be too harsh. It can lead to splitting of the nail plate scales. That can result in peeling. There is a myth that we should file the nails moving only in one direction. It's relatable only when there is no coating. But we will apply it, so we can feel free to file moving in both directions. This abrasive gently files off the nail plate, so it doesn't peel off. We can also process the surface with this file to smooth it out and remove the base leftovers. We never use a harsh 100 grit side over the nail plate. It will thin it down and lead to liftings. It's great when the file is double-sided, 180 grit from one side and 240 grit from the other one. This way we can remove the base leftovers with the harsh side and file the surface with the soft one. The second mistake is a wrong filing of the free edge, when the tags do neither soft nor sharp square, but a squawel. There are two types of square shape: sharp and soft. In the first type, there are sharp corners, and the clients usually don't like them since they scratch and scrape everything. So they prefer a soft square with soft corners. There are no rounded squares and squared ovals. It's a completely different shape that is called a squawel. It has straight sidewalls and a rounded free edge. Just take a look at the difference. Here we also have straight sidewalls, but the free edge is rounded. To file this shape, we need to place the file at a 45-degree angle under the nail plate. When viewed from the top, it is rounded, but if we look from the side, we can see sharp corners. It often happens because we're holding the file in a wrong way. When we don't hold it like this as a key, but like this, or with some other grips. And look, when I place the file on the nail plate, it automatically gets under the nail. And we get that squawel shape. And our task is to grip the file like this, 4 fingers from one side and the thumb from the other. Place the file perpendicular to the nail plate at a 90-degree angle and tilt forward a bit to see what you're filing. Make sure to make long moves in both directions. The phalanx may go to the side a bit. Then we can place the file straight like this, through 3 phalanges, through the center of the cuticle, and mark the central axis with a pencil. And using it as a guide, we can file the free edge. The third mistake is a different nail length, and once you apply the color coding, you will see it. Look at the nails and find the shortest one, or the one with the longest nail bed, and start filing with it. Check the length from the cuticle to the free edge. You can use a compass or any other measuring tool, or some paper to compare. The pinky finger on this hand should be of the same length as the one on the other hand. Here the nail is shorter, So put the nails to the side, cuticle to cuticle, and you will see where to file. If you leave all the nails different in length, then it will be very noticeable once you apply the coating. That's why we start filing with the nail that has the longest nail bed. And it will be our guide when filing the rest of the nails. The widest nails are the middle ones, and as a rule they may be 0.5 to 1 mm longer. The first mistake is starting to file from the left hand. On the left hand, the nails are narrower. Start with the right hand, and then we will file the same length on the left one. And we may do the nails a bit longer. After the coating, they will look the same. The fifth mistake is an asymmetrical free edge. I'm sure you know this situation, when you have filed everything evenly, but then the client looks from their side and sees that it's all wrong. I recommend trying the following life hack. Ask your clients to check the nails, or ask them when they had the last correction, and watch the way they will look at the hand. Like this, or like this, from this particular angle. So in order to check the symmetry, see if one of the corners is higher than the other one, turn the hand over, put it on the elbow, and file it in this position. The same goes for the thumb. Just turn it this way. The sixth mistake is different rounding or shape style. For example, there is a sharp square on one nail, a squabble on another one, a soft square on the third nail. So this way there is no balance. For example, a sharp square on the ring finger, a squabble on the middle one, a soft square on the index finger. If you choose a sharp square and there are no corners, then you need to extend them instead of cheating, or vice versa. The corners should be equally rounded. There should not be one sharp and one rounded corner, since such shape always looks uneven. In this case, we need to extend one corner, or make another one more rounded. You can easily do it using acrygel, building up the missing part. Now the free edge looks symmetrical and more balanced. The seventh mistake is over-filing the side walls. It causes cracks in the stress zone, and as a result, the nails get curled. While filing, never place the entire file surface on the nail plate. It shouldn't be perpendicular. Don't make such rounding moves, since you may thin down the gross point. We should always place the file under the nail plate and file like this, turning the finger to the side. To narrow down the nail, the techs often overfile the lower parallels, and it's the next mistake. The eighth mistake is overfiling lower parallels. When you lift up the file and the nails get trampoline-like, put the finger to the side, find the central axis from the side view, and place the file parallel to it. Don't get too deep, so as not to lift up the lower parallel. If I lift up the parallels from both sides, I won't get the square shape. It will look like a bucket. It is not stiff enough for strengthening, so there is a high chance of cracks to the very root. The ninth mistake is layering in the gross point. And it is the most common mistake that many nail techs do. What is this layering thing, you may ask? It is incorrectly filed lower parallel. Why does it happen? While filing, the techs, especially beginners, are scared to turn the client's finger and don't see the area being processed. Turn the client's finger to the side, pull the lateral fold, and you will see where you need to file. move the file toward yourself so as not to overfile the gross point, and do the same on the other side. Or vice versa, the tacks cover the lateral fold with their hand and can't get there with the file. But sometimes our clients already have such a layering. So what shall we do? We can repair it. I'm using a thick jelly gel and barely touching. I build up the missing lower parallel. Cure in a lamp for 1 minute. Degrease and file. Make sure to smooth out the surface. Before the repair, you may apply a thin layer of a base coat. You can always drill out the thickness from the inside. The 10th mistake. After filing, look at the tip and the lower parallels. They should be on the same level. Only then the shape will be symmetrical. But there are always exceptions. When the nails curl naturally, one parallel is lower, another one is higher. We can't remove them. So look from the top if the shape is symmetrical. And how to shape the nails correctly, you can learn from my other videos, where I show you how to file square, oval, and almond shapes, so make sure to watch them. Keep practicing, avoid mistakes, give a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. I wish you all success in your work. Good luck, bye bye.